It's Erica. Welcome back to Jim Milton Farmer Simulator Part 2 2010. Yeah, we have a mission with my son next. I don't know if this is gonna be the last part. If it is, I was not emotionally ready. But at least the whole last part was Farm Simulator. So this is Farm Simulator Part 2, so we can just dive on in. Thank you for all the support you guys have shown me so far on this series. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Paul.
Need a hand with that?
No, sir, I got it.
Looks like you have.
Oh.
You know, you're real good with them tools.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh,
You'll make this land real nice one day. Me and your mother will do our part. By the time your turn comes, hell, this could be the nicest farm in the county.
Maybe, Paul.
Just gotta learn to shoot straight or you'll get yourself eaten by some animal.
Very funny, Paul.
Thank you, son. Soon it'll be quail season. We should have some fun then.
Is there anything you don't like shooting, Paul?
Well, I ain't met the thing yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. You can even put it in one of them books you read.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Today, John Marston stopped shooting.
Now, I ain't no literary man, but I don't think that'll sell. People like shooting in them things.
I think you may be right there, Paul.
What a moment. What a moment.
So,
What is that?
you ever hear talk
Uncle?
about them machines that can make a man fly?
Well, sure, Paul. Everybody knows about that. You know they're going to be bringing one of those machines around the country next year for a demonstration?
Really?
One of them machines can turn men into angels.
One of them machines can turn men into angels.
John, come here. John, come here, quick.
What is it, Uncle?
Take a look at that.
Jack, go into the house, lock all the doors. Whatever happens, don't come outside. You hear me? Whatever happens.
Okay.
Come here, son.
Oh, I don't
Whatever
like this.
happens.
I don't like this.
Keep the doors locked and your mother inside. Promise me, son. Promise me.
Who is it, Paul?
It's just some old friends. Me and Uncle take care of it. Now you go inside and you keep the doors and the windows locked.
I hear you.
Then run!
Yeah, run, boy.
Uncle, that was so unnecessary.
Well, old
I
man,
don't think I like this.
looks like things is about to get settled once and for all.
So it seems. For the love of God.
Oh my god.
Still time for you to run, old man.
What on earth?
Who's after me? Why do I have my rope equipped? Oh my god. Too much Farm Simulator.
Come on, man.
Oh, damn it. Oopsies. Oopsies. We'll just go on and retry that. We'll go on and redo that
Come on,
one.
old man. I'm gonna need you to help me hold them off.
Wait, are they military? It says
I ain't
soldiers.
involved in that.
Why are they after me?
Hell off. Hold now.
Somebody send a man for me to fight. This is for.
Is that everybody?
Go check on your family, boy.
Rufus, you okay? My horse is okay? Is my wife okay? Is my son
Come
okay?
on. Can't stay out here.
What are we gonna do now?
What's wrong? What's happened?
Stay inside, you hear? Like I said, there'll be more coming.
Jack?
Paul, what do they want?
I don't know,
Oh,
son.
Jack.
Whatever it is, it ends here.
Oh, look how many there are. They're gonna kill us, aren't they?
No, I ain't gonna let that happen.
Not today.
You ain't gonna
Don't mess
take
with
us.
me.
They are far away. Ooh. Uncle!
Uncle, are you alright?
He probably gonna live. Stubborn old man.
Damn it! I'm hit.
that doesn't make me sad though. Like, take out Uncle.
You sons of bitches!
As annoying as he is. Oh my god, on the other side of the house too? Get off my damn property. This here America.
Come on! Keep it up! Whoa! Keep firing! Don't let him get too... Oh,
Ow.
This can't be happening.
you gonna pay for this? We ain't never gonna be friends now.
Oh my god. Uncle, are you okay?
Hang in there, Uncle! I'm gonna get you out of here safe!
Ain't time, John. I ain't gonna make it off this porch anyhow.
Really, Uncle?
You take Jack and Abby. Take them and... Don't worry about me. Just get him out of here.
No! Uncle, please! Oh my god! They killed him!
Come on, son! Ain't nothing we can do for him now!
Uncle's dead just like that? Oh my god.
We're leaving the farm. I'll watch from the silo. You two go to the barn, get the horses ready.
John!
I'll meet you there.
Oh. Oh, I don't like seeing him like that. I know how I was talking about him, but it's still Uncle, you know?
Quick, this way!
We'll make a run for the barn. Stay close and keep your eyes open.
Oh, up on the hill!
I see him. Get behind something.
Oh my god.
You two watch each other's back. I'll keep you covered. You're doing good, son. I'm proud of you, Jack.
Proud of my son! Is he frozen? I think he's frozen.
It's me you want, not them.
Alright, when we get to the barn? What? Oh my god,
Stay
there's
in
more
cover.
coming. Oh, I didn't mean to get the horse, damn it.
You want more? None of you bastards are leaving here alive.
Oh, he glitching.
You must have a real bad death wish. Now, quick, run for it. I'm taking you all down with me.
I will defend my home and I will defend my family. Like a real man.
Come on, we can do this.
Uh-oh, that took reload.
All right, you're covered. Now go, go.
Oh, I feel emotional. I feel emotions. Exactly like the Mariah Carey song.
Keep your heads down. You should have killed me when you had the chance.
Oh, my family, my farm. Oh. Oh.
Hey, come on. Now listen. Jack, darling, get on this horse. Get out of here. Go find a place to hide.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up.
No!
Keep riding and don't look back. And don't be worried about me, you hear? Now get going.
You stay out of trouble, John.
Ain't no trouble, Abigail. Ain't no trouble. I love you.
I love you.
Now go! Get!
Oh. Oh, his face. Oh, his face. No. No. I don't like it. Oh. like, I'm already. Uh-oh. No bueno. Can't hold it in. John, don't. Oh, the buildup is painful. The buildup is painful. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Boom. 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 Why do they make these so painful? Oh, I thought I got him in the head. Why do they let me hear him breathe? Ugh. Ugh. I knew what happened. I've been knowing for like since the game was like a thing and came out. I knew that's what happened, but oh my
you hear
God,
that?
Jack!
Jack, we have to go back for Pa.
Let's go!
Going back to the farm. No, I don't want to take him back. I don't want him to see what happened to me. Oh, just let me cry. Let me cry. See, I had to have last part be entirely farm simulator so I can save the tears for this one. Oh. Let me grieve in my peace. Let me grieve. All these dead men along the way. I don't want them to find him. No. Oh, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Now I'm sad.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes wail and the wind blows free. And when I die,
Blessed are
don't
the
bury
peacemakers.
me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
Oh, it took some time. Okay. At least there's at least some room for grieving. You know, video games don't like to let you grieve these days. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Am I Jack now? Epilogue. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a face right there. Abigail. Is the ranch all mine? You have discovered the U.S. Marshal uniform. It'll make the law treat you kindly in the United States. What do you mean? How much more of this do I have left? Oh, did I bury Uncle too? Discovered the Bureau uniform. It'll make you immune to all law enforcement. Uncle. Oh. What is it? Impossible to forget? Oh, that's perfect. Alright then. Let's see what we got. Bolt action rifle, Peter Winchester, Henry. Did I hit the Henry? Let's see. Cattleman, shell, high power pistol, semi-automatic pistol. Alright, so I think I got all my dad's guns anyway, so that's fine. Okay. Let's go on as Jack. I feel so many feelings right now, but I'm happy to play as Jack. How's the farm doing? I hope I kept the farm up nice. What do I do? What is there to do on the map? So, oh, that makes me... What am I supposed to do? Is there no mission? I could literally still do the... Okay. Okay. Is it just you can play as Jack till infinity, or is something gonna pop up? I'm not sure. Well, I guess we can go see what Blackwater has. Yeah, I don't know. It's like what a hero's end for John, you know. And I did know. It's not like so much like a spoiler, but after spending so much time with John, and it's like, if you really look at like Red Dead 2, it for sure is like a prequel, and you play as Arthur Morgan, right? But it's just about as much about John as I feel like it is. I'm going the wrong damn way. No, I'm going the right way. Never mind. Oh, oops, oopsies, sorry, Jack.
Come on.
Just as much. Like, I felt like I was thinking about it the other day in my reflections. I was like, it's just as much as about John as it is Jack, because the whole, you go and you find John in the beginning, John as it is Jack. John as it is Arthur. You're just following Arthur, but I still feel like the core center of it is John, because you go and you find John in the beginning of like Red Dead 2. Spoilers! If you haven't played Red Dead 2, just go watch my playthrough of it. I did it. Yeah, there's, why is the music so eerie like that?
Whoa, easy.
Oh my god, did my voice change? Oh my god.
Easy now.
At the city hall the other day, looking like he was the big man.
Come on in. We're open for business.
Hello.
Take care, sir.
If we don't have it, frankly, you don't need it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
I literally have everything. Horse. I don't.
You want something
I'm
else?
gonna get rid of this right now. Bye.
It's nice to have a little money in the pocket.
All right. Hello.
Alrighty. Let's go to the gunsmith.
Sorry, mister.
But yeah, because okay, with Red Dead 2, it's like you go and you find John in the beginning. A major event is getting Jack back, and then at the end, Arthur does his loving act by saving, wrong store, by saving Jack and,
Had a great day for buying firearms.
Abigail and,
Howdy, mister.
Take a look
Miss
at what we
Sadie
got.
Adler.
You won't be disappointed.
I got money though. I got monies. Can I get some pistol ammo?
That's just dandy. The staff at the all
It's
way
$5,000.
the man of the world could
Evans
require.
or Peter, Harkino rifle, Mauser pistol, Evans or Peter. Well, sure, why not?
It's all good.
Let's spend a little
That's a
stuff.
lot.
Can I even do anything, or is it just like?
Howdy. Hi, howdy.
I'm not even sure. There's a mission to do. 76%. I mean, that would make sense for, like, everything we've done. Shot accuracy, 80%? That's a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's per mission. Okay, 12. Oh my god, we're not going to talk about that one. But I bet I know which one it is. And the time it takes. Oh, again, stats for days. Exodus in America. So is that it? Is that really it? And I just continue living as Jack? Oh, there's a stranger.
Let's go. Watch me, clumsy bastard.
But yeah, it's just, he spent so much time with John, and
Stop now.
you know, like, it still hits different, and it still hurt so bad.
You need help?
Hello, sir. You work with the government? You one of them agents?
Oh my God, Jack, don't talk
Sure,
like that.
son. Why you ask?
Did you work with a man named Edgar Ross? I have something for him.
Edgar Ross. No, but well knew of him. A fine man if he wanted results. Won himself a chest full of medals. I think he went and retired about a year ago.
Oh.
Last I heard, him and his wife moved out to a cabin on Lake Don Julio.
Ooh!
Lucky guy, getting to take it easy. He's fighting crime in this dump, that's for sure.
Well, thank you for the information, mister.
Alright then. Now we know what we're doing. Now we know what we're doing, and I'll be glad to do it. Slimy bastard, that man. Alright, where is it at? Oops, wrong button. Where are they? Even the hell's the all the way? Jesus! Jesus Christ. Remember my family. Ooh, he better. Ooh, he better. Ooh. Ooh. I'm ready for a vengeance. But yeah, it's like you spend like so much time with John. Because then the epilogue of Red Dead 2 is also you're playing as John, trying to set his life right, how he gets the ranch and everything like that after the fact. And then he was trying to turn his life around, you know, from being an outlaw. Well, trying to do better for Jack and his family than whatever he had. You know what I mean? Try and get out of the law of crime. And then, the Pinkertons. They don't call them the Pinkertons in this game. But Agent Ross, you know, came back after us, held our family hostage, and then murdered us for whatever reason. I don't know why. We did everything he asked. It was he just like, was he always gonna take us out? Like that, like he's had to always wanted to be taking us out because then why he employed like it's so crazy. Like he employed us and then he goes and murders us in like cold blood. It's insane, insane. After everything John did for him, and we were just trying to set our ways right. But maybe it's that like you can't escape your past. I don't know if that's like exactly like what the game was kind of going for. I mean, I think so maybe because that's what happened to Javier, that's what happened to Bill, that's what happened to Dutch. And they all sort of died in the ways that was sort of, I don't know, like, again, it's like very much written in the stars in a way that was like meant for them, you know? Like, it all definitely makes sense, and maybe that's the ending that John was predisposed to. You know? Like, maybe it was. I'm not saying that's what I wanted or it should have been right, but it's what definitely makes the game the kind of game that it is. I mean, I remember when this came out, it was like so crazy that they killed off the main character, you know what I mean? Because if you kind of look at it as like a hero's journey of sorts, like the hero doesn't die in the end. You know what I mean? But you look at it like an outlaw, you look at games like, and franchises like this one and like The Last of Us, and the true raw reality of the situations are you have to live with the consequences of your actions. You know what I mean? This seems a little extreme because they're slimy government agents. But yeah, and that's like the tough reality of it all. But then also, I think what makes the games like so special is that they kind of go for that, you know what I mean? And it makes them stand out compare and makes their narratives that much more interesting, you know what I mean? It's why we love Red Dead, it's why we love Last of Us, it's why we love Sopranos, it's why we love Breaking Bad, you know, Walter White. You're rooting for like technically not a good person, you know what I mean? Even if John was trying to be, again, at the end of the day, like Jack was telling him, he's a murderer, he's a killer, you know what I mean? He robbed banks, he stole from people. You know, that's not, by definition, a good person, but he was always he morally was somewhat trying to do the right thing, and he was also trying to do the right thing by his family. So you can never fault a man for that, you know, or what they thought was right. And that's what I think, again, it just makes it so much, it's so compelling as a character, because I feel like it reveals the darkest parts of our nature that we're just kind of trying to hide, you know what I mean, and puts it at the forefront. Because, like, it's the thing, it's like, do we all wish we were, like, John Marston, a gunslinger, a legend at that now, you know what I mean? Do we truly all wish? It seems like it's a cool fantasy, but in reality, I don't think so. You know what I mean? It depends. Maybe at the times that's how we would be, but it really depends, you know? I mean, like, we for sure don't want to be Walter White, you know? It's not like, well, I don't know, maybe some people want to, because you understand the consequences of the actions and the realities of it, and they all get them in the end, you know? Oh, it hurts. It's good. It's a sad hurt, but I'm like, it just makes it so compelling. And really looking at the whole franchise as a whole now, fully having played this game and also playing Red Dead 2. Yeah, it really do. It's a masterpiece in storytelling. It really is, especially the second game, you know what I mean? And even like what it's a prequel for, because you're following a completely different character that's not mentioned in this game at all, and you and how much you love him, and he's like one of the best characters ever, and it's definitely for sure probably one of the best narratives you could ever experience is Red Dead 2. But even what that does for this narrative and how it even elevates it as a prequel, but also trying to like step away from that and look at this game objectively and think like it's hard if you weren't there in 2010 in the gaming world and playing this and like around the lore of it and everything, you know. But yeah, they put a long ride for purpose because it makes me reflect. But yeah, looking at it, I like, if you never played it, like, what I, like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, because I already knew most of what was happening, or at least I knew the ending, and first handful of missions, in this game, to go into with Red Dead 2. But then, like, which one would you play first? And, like, I don't know, because, again, this is what happens in this game I knew about for such a long time, so it's like, okay, I kind of knew what happened. I don't know how you really, I can't, like, which game would you rather play first? I think playing this one first, like, graphically, gameplay-wise, kind of what happens narratively is very interesting, right? And then,
Land, old man.
Are you gonna attack me? I'm sorry. Leave my horse alone, please.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what? I'm not gonna shoot you. But you know, like,
Whoa.
ah! It is, like, difficult to say which one you should play first because, like, I don't know, like, how amazing Red Dead 2 is. I don't know if you're gonna appreciate this one as much, or you might because of, like, what this all has, because but then, like, going to play this one and then going back and playing, like, I don't know, it's complex. We need to finish this up.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, young man.
Hi.
What are you doing out here? Are you out visiting the lake with your family?
No, ma'am. I was looking to deliver a letter to Edgar Ross.
That husband of mine. That bureau just won't get its talons out of him, even though he's retired. Edgar gave them some of the best years of his life. They ought to let him retire in peace. They'll not rest till they've killed him with worry, and he's such a sensitive man.
I'm
sorry.
sure.
I shouldn't get so angry. I don't suppose any of this is your fault. There's no need to worry about him nowadays.
Well, where is he?
He and his brother Philip went hunting on the south side of the San Luis River. Be careful crossing over. They were saying it was dangerous.
Going back to
I
Mexico?
sure will, ma'am. And don't worry about a thing. I'm sure your husband will be just fine.
After I'm done with him, we'll find out. But yeah, like, even having, like, Agent Ross is so interesting because he's in Red Dead 2. So, like, kind of, like, seeing his journey and how he just gets... Okay, the dog is still chasing after me, but it's fine because we're about to get on my horse and get out of here. I'm sorry I killed your owner, but he shot at me. Where are you going? Okay, let's see. Okay, we gotta go over here now. Oh my god. That's fine because it gives us more time to talk. Yeah, I'm not really sure which one you should play first. It's like, because I know everybody's always hyped up like Red Dead 2 and even like hyped up this game pretty much, you know, but it's like such a different experience and the tonally they're very different. So it's like, which one do you play? Like, are you gonna appreciate... Like, I know if you play Red Dead 2 first, you're gonna love it, but like, are you gonna have as much appreciation for this one if you don't play this one first? You know, and I think that's the thing of why it's kind of like you should play this one first, because that way you can have appreciation for it, and then you go and then you play the better game, you know, or like, I don't even know if it's necessarily better, you know. I think it is better. But you know what I mean? Like, it's so... It's such a complex thing, man. It's like, so, like, it's definitely not an easy answer. And I was even looking at, like, Reddit forums. I was like, just out of curiosity, I'm like, what do most people say, you know? And a lot of people were saying to play Red Dead 1 before Red Dead 2, and some were like, it doesn't matter, or whatever. So it's, like, it's hard to say. Like, if you play it in timeline order, it hits my soul very much differently, playing the games a year apart, but also, like, again, I don't know if you have the same appreciation for it. You do have a deep love for the characters. I will say, if you do play Red Dead 2 and you go to this one, or at least you know somewhat. Oh. It's interesting, right? Because I do feel like you have, like, love and care for all of them, right? But then I kind of feel like maybe I had love and care for them, like, before.
Look out!
Hey, amigo, my name is Leon. Can you help me get into the fort? A gang is using it as a hideout, and there's a lot of stolen money. We should be able to get in over that wall. You look stronger than me. Climb over it, and then find a way to let me in.
What? Alright, we'll just be doing these then. But yeah, I don't think I have a necessarily easy answer or a correct answer for which one you should play first, which is what I was ultimately, like, curious about in playing them. And, you know, kind of specifically playing it in, like, timeline
Keep
order.
him going!
Oh, who do they
I
hang?
want that for my paw! ¡Ándale, tonto! ¡Mira! ¡Está moviendo! ¡Toma, cabrón!
But I think what's interesting also is seeing Jack. After everything we try to do to, like, keep him safe and keep him out of the world. Look at what he's doing. You know? And it's like, if he would have been... And it's like, it's so interesting, right? Because in Red Dead 2 you see him as a kid. So it's like, was it ever preventable, this to happen? like, could, like, especially how sweet he was as a kid and how much he didn't, like, he was not really about, about this life or interested in it or hunting or, like, whatever, you know, how much of that really was not, kind of, you never really would see him, like, come down this route, but, like, how by...
Thank you. Now come on. This guy will not give up without a fight. You're doing most of the work. Don't worry. Te veo, idiota. Te veo.
Ow.
I thought you're supposed to be criminals.
There we go.
Cuidado! It looks like these chests are all that is left. You can have whatever is in there. I will look around for what I need.
Okay, some money. But yeah, it's like...
Baboso.
Form Mercer complete. Oh, hey. Yeah, again, it's like no matter what happened was like shielding him from the life. Like helping Jack, like, or because he just, it didn't work, and I guess I don't know if that goes into the narrative of just like nature versus nurture, you know, if it kind of reads into that a little bit.
Let's go.
In an interesting way. I'm stuck on the damn thing. Oh my god, I'm glitching. Can I run? Thank you. Like, was Jack just like predispositioned to this because of like how he grew up and his in the world he grew up, the world he was sort of born into that he had no control over, even though he was trying to like avoid it and get in his books and everything. And his dad was just trying to teach him, you know, how to take care of himself. It's posing a lot of life and moral questions for me, which I guess the best of the games do. The best of the games do.
Come on! Come on! Hey, this way, friend.
What is this?
If you're game, maybe you'd like to earn a little something searching aroundabouts for a few plants I'm light on. Here's the deal. Whichever one of us gets back here first with the right plans wins on the bet.
What? I don't feel like doing this right now.
Yeah!
Cause then, where am I gonna find the damn plants at, you know? But yeah, maybe revenge is the best medicine. That's what this game is showing us. I like how like Last of Us is just like revenge sort of gets you nowhere, or like it like killing whoever isn't gonna bring him back. But I'm like in this one, I'm like, you know what? I think it'll make me feel a little bit better, you know? Oh, it's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, it's literally called Red Dead Redemption, so what do you expect? What do you expect? I don't know. Oh, I need to figure out when I'm gonna replay. Well, it'd be the PS5 versions of the Last of Us games, because I do want to do that, and I don't. But like, I don't know if I necessarily want to play it while the show's going on. You know, I don't think I want to do that. I don't. But like, do I play them after? Or do I play them before? You know, because it's like, or like, is it gonna be a desire to see like a discussion video about the game or like about the show? Because here's the thing. The trailers make it, the trailers for the season make it seem like it's the same trailers for, the trailers they showed for the game. So it's like, are they gonna do like like season 2 be like the first half of the game, and then season 3 be like Abby's story. Cause that's, I mean, what else do you kind of do? You know, I don't. That's what I'm assuming they're gonna do.
What brings you out this way?
Hey there, mister. How's the hunting?
Oh, pretty good, son. Got me a few rabbits, coyote, elk. Still looking for some trophies for the parlor.
I've got a letter here for Edgar Ross. You know him? I heard he was down in these parts with his wife.
Of course I know him. He's my brother. Gone down river, duck hunt. Must be a pretty important letter to have come all this way.
Oh, yes, sir. Real important. I'll be on my way home as soon as I deliver this message.
You best be off then. Just don't get on his bad side. He's got a filthy temper.
Sure. Is he far? Oh, he's a little bit of a ways. It's taking a minute to get to him. This is a wild goose chase. I don't like chasing goose. Oh yeah, they also put out a Kraven the Hunter trailer today. I didn't watch the entire thing, but Rhino looks crazy. He looks crazy. I'd have to watch Amazing Spider-Man. Because he fought Rhino, didn't he? In the Andrew Garfield ones? Because, like, his... Like, in, like, Spider-Man 2? Or Spider-Man, the game? That...
That is God's wagon that this thief stole. Chase him, please.
Where is this? I'm not gonna be able to. Damn it. Whatever. Okay, he's not the most important thing right now. Okay, I want to find this dude. What were we talking about? Yeah, that Rhino design looks crazy. I don't even know. I feel like he got that Targaryen dragon scale or something. Like, it's crazy. Oh, hey, bestie.
Excuse me. You Edgar Ross?
Do I know you?
Forgive me for startling you, sir. I have a message for you. My name is Jack Marston. You knew my father.
I see. I remember your father.
I've come for you, Ross.
And you, boy, have sure shit found me.
You killed my father.
Your father killed himself with the life he lived.
Oh,
you killed him. I saw you.
You keep saying that.
You sent him to do your dirty work. Then you shot him like a dog.
And I'll shoot you like one too, you little piece of trash. Now get out of here before I kill you as well.
I ain't going nowhere, old man.
Oh, he just like his dad. Oh, he just like his dad. Are we gonna... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I better not die. I better not fail this one. Oh, this will be the worst one to fail. Oh, my God. I better shoot like my daddy, too. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. I knew I was gonna do that. Oh, got him this time. Whew. Whew. A wave of relief just came over my body. Like, I don't know. I was like holding something. Wow. Wow. We've done it. We've done it together. Wow. Rockstar San Diego. Is there no music in the credits? I didn't turn the music off. There we go. Yeah. The cycle repeats itself. But, like, I don't think anybody's gonna go after Jack. You know what I mean? And that's the interesting thing. When people talk about there being a third game, well, I don't know. Did people assume that Red Dead 2 was... How far in advance did we know it was a prequel? I don't know. I don't even remember. It's very interesting because it's like when people talk about a third game, is it continuing Jack's story? Is it a prequel? Like before, like the events of Blackwater leading up to that, running with the gang before time, you know what I mean? Trying to get those moments. I don't even know if you could do that. You know, I kind of like the way the game is, how it is, and like the lore was like really enough there, and everything felt like perfect for Red Dead 2. So I don't know. So they talk about Red Dead 3. What if it's a Jack's continuation? And it'd be interesting. And I don't know, maybe like part of it be like him dealing with the life that he has now chosen for himself and trying to run the farm and trying to like, is he trying to right the wrongs that his family wanted for him, and live that life that his family wanted, that his family wanted for him? Or like, is he going down this other path? You know what I mean? Because there's no one to go after anymore. The agent's dead. The whole gang is dead. Or presumably, I don't even remember. Well, I don't know where Miss Sadie is, but you know what I mean? It's very, very interesting. I don't know exactly. I would love for there to be another game. Maybe we go for a different game. Maybe it's a different game, you know? Or it's something else like that, you know? But it definitely feels like it's the complete end of the narrative. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what you do, where you go. It was you gotta play Jack for a little bit, but yeah, I don't know where you go from here. You know, I'm not sure, especially because like the year it is. It's a whole thing of like in Red Dead 2 that it was just like the outlaws were dying out. You know, the people that were like them in the gang, in Dutch van der Linde's gang, they were a dying breed, and the government was coming after them, and they were kind of running out of options to do. They couldn't necessarily run anymore. You know, their life of crime was coming to an end. And here, very much so, it's literally the end of those events. So, who even knows? Maybe it's a different time period. Maybe it's a different gang. Maybe it's a Saint. Maybe it's Jack. Maybe it's a prequel. I don't know exactly. I don't know if even Rockstar is necessarily cooking anything. Would it be nice? Would it be fun? Would I play a third game? Yeah, I would. Is it necessary? I'm not sure. I think if it's not broke, you don't gotta fix it, as I always say. Like, if there's not a need for a requel, a sequel, a prequel, then don't do it. You know what I mean? It's really, especially like nowadays, we look a lot in like media and stuff, and how there's like all these remakes and sequels to movies 30 years later, and you're like, is it necessary? Like, what is like the real purpose of it? Like, it's just Hollywood banking on money they know that they can make? You know what I mean? But like, you can look at Furiosa. Furiosa did not make the money they went out to seek, and was not necessarily the film that performed the way that it was necessarily supposed to perform. And I actually haven't seen it yet. Though, okay, it's complicated because I was working during the time it came out, and I was gonna go with my coworkers to the movie, but it came out like Labor Day weekend, and we had that Monday off, and I wanted to go visit my family, so I chose to go visit my family instead. And then they sort of rescheduled it for like a different week. And it was like on a Sunday. They pick Sundays. I don't know why. On a Sunday when we had to travel, and I was like, I'm not driving up towards the movies, having to come back, get my stuff, and then drive back in the same direction, but another hour. You know what I mean? I just was not about it. I was like, you know, I just wasn't feeling it. So I haven't seen it, but it is coming to HBO Max, and I will watch it then. But you look at also movies like Twisters, which is a fun popcorn theater flick. You know what I mean? Like, it was such a moment to go watch that movie in theaters, and I'm so happy that I did. It was so cool, and it was really fun to just have like a group of people who really like the movies, who really like going to the movie, celebrating tornado wrangling, you know? That was really fun. And then also like Deadpool and Wolverine, like a third movie in that. And I mean, if you watch it, which I'm sure if you're watching this, I hope you have, the intention of bringing Wolverine back, it's like they said flat out from the beginning, we're not going to respect the fact that he's dead. You know what I mean? Different universe, different timeline, different whatever, you know, and that's how they get away with that Marvel anyways. But yeah, if there's not necessarily a need, a desire for another one of these games, I'm not necessarily mad about it, as long as there's still an option to play them, an option to experience them, whether it's like console upgrade versions of the game that makes it accessible for more people to play, excuse me, then I'm cool with that, just as long as there's access to play it, you know, or experience the narrative, like, hello, how are you experiencing it right now, then I'm cool with that, and that's literally all I need. Not everything necessarily needs to be redone or revamped, and maybe like remasters and sort of, I don't necessarily know if like remake is the right term, but like remasters of it and just constantly kind of bringing it to future consoles, PC, you know, all these sort of things. I think that's the direction to go. But like, again, it's like, but I don't know exactly, like Rockstar did GTA for so long, you know what I mean? And then they kind of took a risk with this one, and it ended up becoming like literal game changing for the industry sort of game this game was way back in 2010. Yeah, it really was. It changed the whole game. And you can even look at like Red Dead 2 and that was life changing, girl. That would, yeah. Yeah, you can just like look at those and but like I don't know exactly what, I don't like, as Rockstar as a company, I don't know exactly what other type of game they would do. Because they really kind of do, like, not like real people, because it's obviously all fictional, but like people who feel real, you know what I mean? In real scenarios, in real sort of like, grounded, you know, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like this one's a Western, GTA are all like sort of modern day crime, sort of sayings and tellings and stuff, so I don't know exactly what they would do if they kind of stick with this time period. They definitely have a mastery over it. Right here, they had like my full faith that this was like a mastery of it. But again, Red Dead 2 is just like so good and so elevated. But yeah, and I honestly, again, I don't have an answer for which game you should play first. You're just gonna experience it the way you experience it. You know what I mean? And I don't know what the best experience is for it, because I have experience kind of with both, you know what I mean? I never fully played this game, but I knew everything that happened, and I played a little bit of it when it did come out and stuff, and obviously I watched my brother play and stuff like that. But, and then you go into like Red Dead 2, and you experience that, and you're just like, holy shit. And then you go and experience this, and you're just like, okay, there's slightly discrepancies to it, you know? But it's also like playing this one, having the deep love and care for the characters is it's just overall very interesting. So like, because I can only say to like my experience of playing these games and how I played them and how I experienced them. And that's what I can say, is that like, I played it the way that they came out, and then I've sort of revisited this one. So maybe that's the way to experience it, is maybe you play this one first, experience it, get a feel for it, get the vibes, and then you play Red Dead 2, then you come back and you play this one. You know, because your experience with like Red Dead 2, it's a prequel. It's not necessarily going to, by playing this one, it's going to change your opinion of that. Like, it might. You know what? But I can't necessarily put my brain in that mindset of being just like, okay, if you play Red Dead 2 first, and then you play this one, and then you go back and you play it, I don't know if it really changes in the way that if you play this one, Red Dead 2, and you play this one again, if how it changes your experience. You know what I mean? I feel like that maybe it is the way to play this, is play Red Dead 1 first, Red Dead 2, go back and play this one for I don't know, like, it would be a lot smoother if it kind of like had the new characters that they introduced in Red Dead 2 sort of continue on maybe a little bit, you know? But yeah, they are definite, like, thematically, you definitely see a lot of the same sort of things and stuff that, like, you can't escape your past, and sort of accepting, like your fate. You know what I mean? Like that is such like an interesting one, especially here, and it's such like again, it's an interesting always sort of narrative. I was mentioning other forms of media that sort of played with that, like Last of Us and well, Sopranos kind of because the ending of that, oh, it's. I quite enjoy it. I think it's very interesting and how open ended it feels and just how wow, you know, how just like, oh, damn, they really did that. And like nobody's ever done that yet. You know what I mean? And if something ends on like a cliffhanger, it's because the show got canceled or it's like this weird sort of thing that happens. Yeah, so it's very interesting. There was 4 mocap performers for John Marston. That's crazy, girl. It's crazy. But yeah, it's overall like these tend to I feel like be the most compelling one just because like the study of that because you know it's like yeah, I mean like thinking about cowboys and gunslinging in the past, it's such like a fantasy for it, but again, you deal with the realities of it. It's like then maybe it's only good for like a like fantasy, you know what I mean? And like when you come to the terms with the reality of it, it's like you know what I mean? And it's like we don't want to live that way, but maybe we live vicariously through them. But there's something so human and so raw and so real about like these narratives that it's like you can't necessarily escape from it. And I don't know, it just feels a lot more true with like the Red Dead series and like Breaking Bad and like Sopranos and stuff like that. Like like it's just it's so compelling. It's so I don't know, they're just something that just you kind of just lean into it and you get it more into it because I think you start off with like you get the I think it's how the game starts you off. You start off kind of getting the appeal of being in the Western world, of being in a cowboy, not necessarily ranching but committing crimes and doing all this other stuff that gets you. But then you start to spend more time with these characters and you start to develop care for them and love for them, and then when they got you hooked. When you don't think you could care for them anymore and you are so deeply invested in the game because you love the mechanics and you love just being in the world and you love the characters. Punch in the face, they're dead. Kind of, right? That's kind of how it goes. So it's very interesting, right? But I'm happy that like at least for me as like a gamer and just like a lover of storytelling and narrative and participates in storytelling in a certain aspect of it will not necessarily my job can be creative sometimes, you know, like if I it can be but not necessarily it's much more it's what I do in like the film industry. It's not necessarily a creative position that I'm in, but I'm still contributing to the process of making it happen and making it get made, you know what I mean? And for that, like what I always feel such like for me that's kind of enough, just being like in the process in general. It's like it's like a whole other world that it's hard to like explain if you're in it, and it's definitely not for everybody. It really isn't. And you just have to find like your sort of place in it because it's like everyone thinks that they have the most important job on set, but truly I feel like everybody has the most important job on set, and it really takes a village and it takes everybody operating at the best of their absolute abilities. It's insane to work on like a film set because you're like just like what it takes to make stuff happen. And like everything that's like, but I forgot where I was going. Where did I go from this tangent? Oh my god. But the storytelling aspect of it, yes, that's what I was going for. That I sort of participate in it in such a way to help deliver some of your favorite shows and hopefully movies and television you enjoy. Sometimes while we're making it, we do know it's bad. Girl, we know it's bad. And I know it's gonna be bad and it's not gonna be fun, but I don't got no choice, girl. I need to eat. Too, at the same time. But being like, yeah, just being like in that process in a way, also being a part of the process here. I mean, it is definitely, I don't know is necessarily the intention of you watching me if it's to experience the game. yourself because maybe you can't afford it or whatever, or wanting to see someone else's perspective on the game, because I definitely get it. When I played Resident Evil 4, the remake, I watched so many people's playthrough of it because I wanted to see their experience of the game, the excitement that they had in the certain moments and everything like that. You know, that's exciting. I definitely get that. And it's like, I gotten it for such a long time because, like, I always watch my brother play video games, and I would watch people on YouTube all the time play video games, and this is something I've always wanted to do. So now that I have found the means to sort of do it, not in the most perfect way, but in a way, it definitely brings me a lot of joy to be able to play games and stuff and experience it with other people, you know? Because that's how I grew up playing video games for like a long time, you know what I mean? It was playing with my cousins, playing with my brother, whether I was just like watching him or we were playing together, you know? And that's not like, this is what that has turned into. It's not like, you know, I don't know, like, you hop on chat with your friends and you play with your friends, and that's how you play with your friends now. It's not coming over to the house and you got 4 different controllers plugged into the PlayStation and you're playing, you know what I mean? That's not how it is anymore, but I guess in a way this is somewhat a way to sort of continue that, let that experience live on, I guess we can say, in a sort of fashion. But yeah, and I guess in a way it's slightly, I don't know, somewhat a contribute to experiencing story and narrative and stuff, and it brings, like, in the same way that I love, like, I don't know if I have like a favorite movie, which is so crazy. A person with a film degree doesn't have a favorite movie. That's so insane. But like, because I just truly love being entertained and getting lost and getting immersed into the worlds, whether it's not necessarily books so much anymore, which I gotta finish the Hunger Games. Well, I was reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I haven't finished it. But sort of getting lost in fantasy is always something I loved about movies and something I've loved about video games. And I'm literally doing both of them for fun. And music is too as well. I have a K-pop reaction channel where I appreciate that as well. So it's like, so now I'm coming to the full realization that I am literally doing what I always wanted to do. Oh my god, this is like, I'm having an epiphany here. It's so weird, because like, I don't know, I never thought, like, because to me, like, when I wanted to first kind of do this sort of videos and stuff, it seems so impossible to get all the software. And so, well, okay, it kind of didn't or whatever, but like, it kind of did seem impossible to get all the software. Like, I didn't know if I could, like, pull it off. So I would just always watch people be like, I wanted to know that. You know, I've been wanting to do it since, I don't know, 2012. So it's still 2024. Oh my god, 12 years later, I've done it. So it's like, man, it's so weird. I just had that epiphany, because I had slightly that epiphany about working in the film industry. I've come to the realization of that, because like, when I graduated high school, I had no idea I was going to graduate with a film degree. When I graduated college with my film degree, I had no idea if I was even going to make it in the industry or work as much as I have, or say, like, I worked, like, to, like, my first paid gig was a short film, but like, I didn't think I was like ever gonna work for Netflix, and most of my projects have been for Netflix, or like work on like work with Ryan Johnson. I worked on Poker Face, or work on like Stranger Things season 4. I day played for that one, or like Love Lives Bleeding. You know, to work on these sort of projects, it blows my mind. Oh, hello there, Jack. We are back, aren't we? Well, there's nothing really to do. I'll ride back to the ranch, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get to is we experience, well, I mean, there's multiple different reasons, and depending on what game you're experiencing, it all depends, right? It's all dependent on your current factors. But, like, and I guess also, like, depending on what type of game you play, because I personally suck at video games, and I was never good playing, like, multiplayer stuff, so I just stopped playing it, especially being a girl. I was always horrified. I'm still scared of playing a girl, playing online. but like doing like the more narrative story stuff, I don't know if I've always leaned that way more or not. I don't know, maybe it's because I could never finesse my skills in like multiplayer, never lean towards that, but there is a joy in playing those games, but I'm much more in it for the narrative experience and the story aspect of it. Personally, that's just how I rock, that's how I roll, but sometimes I just want to kill zombies, you know? But yeah, so it's just the aspect of storytelling. Oh my god. Oh, well I did nothing. I was doing nothing. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, and just like the power of it, and especially because I find video games to be the most immersive experience. I mean, you're playing as a character, so you're making decisions as the character. You know, you're sort of living and breathing as the character in a narrative, in a world that is just so immersive. Other than like, what's the next best thing? Like VR, girl? That's like the next best thing. Like, we don't have like, I don't know, until we get to like some weird, funky, augmented Ready Player One sort of thing. This is the, I don't know, the closest we get to like escapism and, well, it is escapism.
Come on!
But sort of like that immersion level.
I'm gonna get soaked.
Because even like, in like film production, not that I can say it so much because I'm not an actor, but like there's so much technical with it, and the way you shoot, it's not glamorous at all. So it's like, I don't even know, like, and the film comes together in like the editing room, so it's like, it's a whole complicated process of being like, oh, if you're playing the character, how immersed are you? You know what I mean? And I'm sure for the actors it is, and they have to get to that place and that point, and that's extremely difficult. I know. I thought I literally cleared out the area. Did I not clear out Fort Mercer? Oh my god. But yeah, but like for sure, just, but like again, but like if you're not shooting in order, I don't even know if. Let's go. Because a lot of times most TV shows and movies are shot out of order. Which God, I would love. I would kill to work on a production that shoots in order. That would be so nice. Out of order goes crazy because it's like, oh, these 3 days we're shooting this, and you have to remember everything, all the background we're doing, and all their props and all their places, and you have to chart it because we gotta go do this in a week, and in the next week we also have to continue this as well, and it's a nightmare for me. Or it was a nightmare on the last show. But yeah, and like I can't even, like, even working on that one, being on set every day, I don't even know if it's gonna be good or not. I don't. I'll be honest, I don't. I can't tell you. I haven't seen it on the cutting room before, but someone did say they watched the first episode of it, and they're like, it is so good, and I'm like, dang it, there's gonna be a second season. God damn it, employment.
You gotta help me on the stairs. These boys killed 2 of my men in the escape. Hunt them down like small as they are.
No, I just literally murdered law enforcement. Because he deserved it. But yeah, oh, let's talk about the ending still. Yeah, like, when we shot Agent Ross, it felt like everything is like, my heart had closure. Like, everything has literally come to an end. Like, I don't think there's anybody to go after Jack, really, you know? Or maybe. But, like, it's like everybody's dead, so it's like, it literally felt like the end. You know what I mean? And there's very, I don't know, like, there's, like, endings to games and movies and television and stuff, but, like, when does anything ever truly feel like it's the end? You know, it's very hard. It's a very difficult thing, I feel like, to even capture, too, as well. You know, and I mean, you can be like, okay, it all stops here when this character dies, but, like, oh, no, it's truly the end, and you can't even say, like, Endgame was the end, you know, because guess who's coming back? Robert Downey Jr. So yeah, it's just so insane. Like, oh my god, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's felt crazy. And plus we always knew there was going to be another phase after it, so, it's not like it was ever going to go away. But yeah, like, truly, like, what truly feels, ever felt like the end? And that you're content with that, and that your heart knows it, and your heart understands it, you know what I mean? Because it's something that's hard to come to terms with. There's a grief that has to come with it, but there's only so much I can grieve when everybody's dead. there's only so much I can grieve if there's no one around. You know what I mean? If everyone's dead, it's like, well, yeah, I guess it's truly over then, you know? So I think this game does an excellent job of making it feel like truly the end. But I can't necessarily say if it truly feels like the end, for like, what in the hell? What in the hell was that? I'm not even, oh, he was on top of the building. Yeah. Because I don't know, there's always just like, sometimes there's a little open-endedness and like let it continue on and let your imagination run wild. And it's just like, oh, this is how it ended, they lived happily ever after, you know what I mean? But like with this one, it's like, it's Jacket, it's like, this is the life he lives now. If he just wants to retire and be a little farmer on the ranch, then he could do that, you know what I mean? But then it's like, in terms of like the crime and that life and everything and gunslinging and being an outlaw, it's like, what? I don't think Jack is necessarily going to go down that path. I don't know. Well, kind of he has, but like, you know, there's only so much you can do. There's really only so much you can do. And even if it like being the end after playing like Red Dead 2, you know, because it's a prequel, but like adding the context to that, to this, and it just feeling like the end, it's like, well damn. Well damn, and sometimes I definitely get like not wanting to accept it, because there's a lot I've never wanted to accept in life. But like I've learned to accept and to grieve over certain things that just aren't gonna be anymore, and it sucks. But if it's all it is, then girl, it's all it is. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe we'll get a Red Dead Redemption 3. Maybe it'll be Jack continuing on doing who Lord knows what. Maybe people coming after him for the murder of Agent Ross. I don't know how you stretch that out to 40 hours, but they can do it. How many parts is this? This is about 20 hours, I would say. Well, we're gonna, once we pull up to the house, we'll check the stats. I mean, I do got this all on my own, so I hope I can hire some help, or I can, I don't know, do something. If I can do something, I'm learning how to take care of the land, so, you know. Can I cook for myself, though? That is a question. Oh, yeah, let's check our stats, final game stats, as we end this part. What do we got? Oh. General. 77.4% through to fully complete the main story narrative. Again, there's still so much in the game. Hunting, collecting, all the other missions I didn't finish. Is for sure, still in there. Oh, only 17 hours, 33 minutes, and 42 seconds of total time played. Huh. So maybe like a fully, like around a 20-hour experience if you fully do everything. But the way I was playing, it's 17 and a half. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah. That's gonna, those are the stats. That's gonna do it for this part. Thank you so much, if you did reach it to the end of this video, oh my god, for joining me for this series. It is something that I've been wanting to play for like a year, and just honestly wanting to go back and play and complete, but especially after playing Red Dead 2, so I'm happy I was finally able to deliver on this one, and thank you so much for all the support on this series, and thank you so much for joining me for this one. Again, next we are playing Spider-Man 2. We are gonna complete that one just because I have a little scratch. I got an itch. I'm like, I need more Peter Parker. I need more Marvel. I need more superheroes. I need Miles Morales. So we are gonna be playing that one next after we, yeah, and then that'll, I don't know, we'll see how that goes, because I played Spider-Man, and then I played Spider-Man Miles Morales, so it feels only right to do it. I kind of didn't want to finish it so quickly, all those games, because I didn't just want it to be over. Sometimes I want to drag it out so I can be like, oh, let me play this in a year, let me play this one in a year, so I can space it out and drag it and just love and appreciate them, versus when you kind of cramp it all together into one, and like a marathon experience, and then you're done, and you're just like, man, I wish I would have let it live with me for a few more, some time, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I kind of want to dive back into it. I like playing the Spider-Man games. Can you blame me? No, they're amazing. So But again, thank you for joining me for this. I guess in terms of Rockstar, I don't know what I'll be playing after Spider-Man 2. We'll figure that out. But yeah, for Rockstar, we will be playing GTA 6. That'll be it though for a while, because I'm not going to go back and play older GTA games. I played GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. This one, we're done until there's a new game that's going to come out. So I do have Undead Nightmare though, but I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, but I'll be patiently waiting for whatever Rockstar does. If there's a future to this franchise, for sure we're gonna be doing it. I don't know how many years down the road, or if I'll even be doing this that many years down the road. We'll see. But whatever it is, please join me for it. Please join me for Spider-Man 2. And if you did enjoy this, don't forget YouTube things like, share, and subscribe. Really does help out a small channel of mine tremendously when you do decide to show any ounce of support, and I genuinely appreciate any ounce of support you do decide to share with my channel. And once again, thank you so much for joining me for this series. It's been emotional. It's been a moment. It's been a moment. But thank you so much. Love you, and I will see you in Spider-Man 2. Bye.